So my goal is to bring you some joy. And if you're not entertained, then feel free to find some joy in talking shit about me on your way home. Okay? Be my guest. It make it pretty easy. I mean, like with a name like Jennifer Lopez, I mean, I'm more of like a underdeveloped J-Lo gremlin baby, right? The fat ass does not come standard issue with the name, unfortunately, for all of us. I guess since I just met you guys, I have to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a disgusting human being. I am. Thank you. I might look put together, but in reality, I haven't showered in a couple weeks. And we're going to measure it in weeks because, like a baby, there's something growing on my body. And it's strategic, okay? It's not lazy, so nobody go ahead and call me like a lazy, dirty Mexican. That is inappropriate. You could call me a hardly working, dirty Mexican, and that would be more on par for what we're doing here. And like I said, so it's strategic, right? I'm a lady of the night, not a sex worker or a prostitute. And no offense to any sex workers if you're in here. If anything, you take a load off the rest of us. So thank you for your service. But as a lady that works at night, you know, doing these comedy gigs, you kind of have to have some emergency places, some emerging protections in place, right? God forbid you run into a man. I mean, we got a couple in here. I love you men. Nothing against you. You have bad numbers. You have really bad numbers. Like, I wish it wasn't the case, and I always tell people, like, when you shit the bed, there's shit in the bed. You know, like, that's just how it goes. And so I do things like I'll pull into parking lots or parking spots backwards so that I can peel out really fast. I carry my mace, I got my taser, I got my knife by my house or by my door. And I also wear this like jumpsuit. Have you guys ever put on or taken off a jumpsuit before? Coverall? It's difficult and it's purposeful. It kind of looks something like this. Oh, it's so cold. And that's if I'm a willing participant, all right? So can you imagine if I was struggling? Like, it'll buy me some time at the very least, I imagine. And the goal is, let's say they get to my coin purse, okay? God forbid. I want to be so rancid that like a bank robbery, when they open that bag of money, I want it to just right in their face. You know, like you'll be able to catch that guy immediately. I don't know what color it's gonna spray on his face. You guys have an aura? Do you guys feel like a color aura for me? Like what projects? What might be something that comes out of my body? Greens, yellows, anybody? You know what I mean? Let's just say it's pink, okay? It's a little bit white, a little bit red. Who knows what's growing in there? But and at the very least, the police dogs are gonna find my body fast. So we got things to hope for. I wouldn't think it would be such a problem. I have a solution for men. Fuck your bros. You know, like your bros want to fuck just as much as you do, right? You don't have to choose between your hoes and your bros. Welcome on in. I'm just talking about fucking your bros. Period. But like, it's true. Like, if you're playing video games and having a good old time, just tap them on the shoulder, say no homo, and then get down to business, right? It'll solve so many problems. You'll be happy. They'll be happy. Turns out that's what it means to be gay. Just happiness. Another fun fact about me, I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, which is probably why I have so many protective measures in place. But it's also the reason that I never learned how to masturbate with my hands. I know. I mean, have you ever been finger blasted by a 13-year-old boy? It'll make you swear off hands altogether. Like, let me tell you, even if it's your own hands. And like I said, South Central Los Angeles, so these are hot Cheeto dusted fingers. All right? Flaming flavored finger blasters. Say that 5 times. Flaming flavored finger blasters. Flaming flavored finger blasters. Flaming flavored finger blasters. Oh, it's traumatizing. I don't like it. people at some point, especially we do have some couples that have penises, wash your dicks. It's greatly appreciated. You know how many UTIs you can prevent by washing your dick? I see someone cracking up because it's fucking true, Ann. It's fucking true! I have had my husband wash his dick every fucking time when we have sex, and I haven't had a UTI in years. Years! It's not us, ladies. It's not. Oh my god. Do you guys have any questions? I do love questions. If there are any. Okay, well, I'll leave you guys with this. With everything that's going on in this world, you know, bombings and child diddling and whatnot, I think it's important to find a movement or a group of people to be a part of, you know, kind of chip away at this mess. And I recently stumbled upon free bleeding. Anybody hear that? Yep. For those of you that don't, probably the one guy that's back there, it's when someone, they don't use any female sanitary products when they're on their period, okay? And some people do it because they can't, it affects their body, they get like irritations or whatnot. Some people do it because they can't afford it. And there's some ladies out there that are doing it to help destigmatize the sight of period blood. I'll let that soak in for a little bit. Yeah, these ladies are literally painting the town red. I know! It's a vampire's wet dream. Like, and so I asked my buddy who was a free bleeder, and I'm like, hey, so what do you do? Like, do you just carry a hanky and clean up after yourself? And she's like, no, I just leave it there. I'm like, you just leave it there? And she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, so you're telling me that if I sit down and I leave a little kiss mark on a chair, what am I supposed to do? Sign it like an old Hollywood actress and get out of there? And she's just like, yeah. I was like, man, I don't know about this. But free marketing is free marketing. So if any of you want my autograph still, you gotta go Easter egg hunting for the last chair I was sitting in. I've been Jenny Lopez. You guys have a good, wonderful night. You guys have been awesome. I love it.